From the top of the rugby league world to a potential police investigation for fraud. An audit released by the club's owner News Limited has found the Melbourne Storm has breached the salary cap by more than $3 million since 2006. The NRL chief, David Gallop, says the findings are damning in the extreme and point to extraordinary cheating. 4 independent directors of the Storm have been sacked. The champion club is facing a battle to keep their squad together. Karen Barlow reports.
Here's Billy Slater again. Duffy for the corner.
The drama on the football field has nothing on the behind-the-scenes action with the Melbourne Storm.
We had some rats in our ranks.
And that's a damning indictment on the practices at this club.
In April, the NRL revealed exactly how the Storm attracted the best players and won 2 premierships. It cheated by breaching the salary cap. Now a report commissioned by the club's owners, News Limited, has shown the extent of the Storm's 5-year deception.
$3.17 million.
And it named a small group of senior managers who it says orchestrated and concealed the extra payments.
They are Brian Waldron, Matt Hansen, Paul Gregory, Peter O'Sullivan and Cameron Vale.
Waldron, O'Sullivan and Vale no longer work at the Storm and only Cameron Vale cooperated with the inquiry. Hansen and Gregory are suspended from duty.
There is no place for them in our club. The methods they used were deliberately designed to deceive others, cheat the system and avoid detection.
The Deloitte report says 13 Storm players financially benefited from an elaborate system of third-party hidden payments, donations and gifts. The money was funnelled through a charity called the Unity Foundation and companies run by Andrew McManus. These payments were called donations or consulting fees. However, the report says it found no evidence of player wrongdoing.
Any situation where you're asked to sign 2 contracts effectively must be a situation where your alarm bells are ringing.
News Limited admits it doesn't have the full story.
Regrettably, a large number of people were unwilling to cooperate with the investigation, despite being assured that by the investigators that any private information would remain just that, private.
There was no evidence found against the club's 4 independent directors who were fired by News Limited today via email. Only 3 helped the inquiry.
If it had been commissioned by the NRL, and it was an independent commission commissioned by the NRL, we would have been more than happy to contribute to it.
The directors are taking legal action against the NRL for punishing the club in April by stripping it of its 2 premierships and all competition points for this year. They're taking legal advice on whether they will continue it. Despite calling the breaches damning in the extreme, the NRL will not revisit Storm penalties. The entire year is a dead rubber for the Storm.
This club can do nothing to change the past, and we would deeply regret what has occurred. What we will do from this point on is to focus on the future and work tirelessly to rebuild this great club.
We're 100% comfortable with the penalties we imposed.
The forecast salary cap breach for next season is $1.3 million. So if the Storm want to keep their 4 big players like Billy Slater, someone will have to go. Karen Barlow, Late Line.